Hi, Professor Omar. I'm Jason. I have watched a video called Inside Jeff Bezos' Rising Amazon Empire. There are two most impressive ideas in the video. One is that Bezos said we need to think long term instead of thinking small. If you want to be an innovator or inventor, you need to take challenges and try to think differently from others and try to break the old rules and thinking process. For example, if Jeff Bezos just said Amazon's goal as the best online book retailer, then there would not be such an online empire. Especially in the marketing field, thinking long term is a very important idea because marketing strategies can make a significant effect on the whole company. Another one is that Amazon is always focusing on customers' benefits and experience. Right now, customers are the center of marketing and business. The most successful companies such as Apple, Amazon, and Facebook are those that can offer the unique and excellent customer experience and value to customers. So to improve customer experience, the website needs to analyze the online behaviors data of customers and maximize the value of every pixel. The company need to innovate the ways of after-sale service and communication with customers. So for question 2, I create three questions. The first question is about the recency. When was the last time that you get product information from mails? I ask this question because I want to know whether the person regularly or um, always open the mails and get the product information from the materials inside the mails. Um, for example, most people will throw the mails after they receive the advertising mails, right? But there's still some people would, but there are still some people who would open the mails and look at the advertising or look at the product information. So these kind of people are what we want to look for. And the options for this question: A, half a year before, that's 1 point. B, 3 months before, 2 points. C, 1 month before, 3 points. D, in 2 weeks, 4 points. E, in a week, 5 points. And the second question: how often do you use the promotional materials in the mails to buy products? I ask this question because I want to know the frequency of the respondents, and also, for example, if maybe there are 90% people, 90% of the customers would throw away the mails, and then 10% will keep that. But still, inside this 10% of people, also 90% would just look at the materials, but didn't use the promotional materials or the promotional code, such like that. So if the respondents regularly use the promotional materials in the mails to buy some products, he or she should be the potential customers. There are six options. A, never, that's 0 point. B, once a year, 1 point. C, 2 to 3 times a year, 2 points. D, 4 to 5 times a year, 3 points. E, once a month, 4 points. F, 2 to 3 times a month, 5 points. And the third question is, how much did you spend on the products that the mail advertising recommended per time? Um, this question tells us um, the monetary of the respondents. If the respondents said that they spend more than $50 per time after they read the materials in the mails, or after they receive the promotional materials. Uh, so this kind of person would be our potential customers. And there are five options. A, less than $20, that's 1 point. B, $20 to $40, that's 2 points. C, $40 to $60, 3 points. D, $60 to $80, 4 points. And E, more than $80, 5 points. So I would choose the score group whose score is higher than 9 points, because if a person gets 9 points, that would mean that he or she would get a product information from mails maybe 1 month before, at least 1 month before, or even in 2 weeks. And then he would buy products by the promotional materials in the mails maybe 4 to 5 times a year, or even more than 4 to 5 times. And also he would spend more than $50 per time when he used the promotional materials, or after he saw the mail advertising recommendation. So this kind of people are the potential customers that are willing to receive the mail marketing campaign. And for the question 3, I have made some bar chart and pie chart for this question. And as we can see from the bar chart, the blue part is male and the orange part is female. So as we can see, the female population accounts for almost 90% of the whole class. And also for about people from different countries, as we can see from the bar chart, 13 students from our class come from China, and also 3 are from Taiwan. And so from this bar chart, we can see 90% of the students in our class come from Asia. And also about the age of the students, as we can see, 75% of the students are under the age of 25. So to make a conclusion, the most or the biggest part of our class are those who are female, and come from Asia and also under the age of 25. So uh, why there are so many young and Asian and um, young young who are under age of 25 and Asian um, females um, in the United States or in NYU because their parents would be more likely to support them to get higher education and also some of them can come back to China and to get a higher salary or higher job positions and some of them don't and also many nowadays many Asian young ladies don't need to get married in an earlier age. They can choose they can choose when and uh, whom they can choose when to marry. So they don't need to they have more time to get further study. Okay, so for the fourth question, um, I suggest that we should abandon the frequent miles program. Um, there are three reasons. The first one is that the loyalty program should not be just about how many times customers use the airline, but also about how much they spend on the service. And also, the frequent miles program is very expensive and does not have a big effect on sales and profits. And the last reason is the frequent miles program has been launching for about 25 years, and it is time to make some changes and launch some new campaigns or programs so that more customers can notice the company. Because uh, if you always keep the same thing, maybe you just keep the current customers. But if you launch some new ideas, new programs, new stuff, maybe you can attract new customers and expand your customer base, even though you may lose some uh, old customers. And if if I were a consumer of Northern Era and the frequent miles program is cancelled, I would not maybe I will lose some benefits or maybe I will uh, change other airlines. For example, I would not receive rewards even though I fly a lot of miles with Northern Aero as before. And also maybe I will look for other alternative airlines because as a customer I would seek for some loyalty program and maybe I would fly again and again. So if there is a loyalty program that can help me to enjoy a better service, then I will choose that. So maybe I will look for other airlines that have a better loyalty program or um, they can provide good service. And I would also pay more money to enjoy the same services as the program provides. For example, if the program is cancelled, but I still want to go to the luxury lounge, I still want to enjoy the luxury service, and I still want to go to the business class. so I need to pay more money to enjoy that because I have been uh, how to say I have been accustomed to that, right? So um, even though the programs will be cancelled, I will still try to enjoy the same level of service. So that's all the answer. Thank you.